Hey folks, Trapper Hat Johnny here. Here it is, Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. The weather definitely has changed on us here. So it's Sunday morning. I have tomorrow off as well, so a 3-day weekend. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is this. So when I go for my deer hunting this year, I got a really good spot picked out. There's standing corn, then right beside that field there's soybean field, wooded area, and there's also a swamp, and there is some open ground as well. All the elements for white-tailed deer. Okay, so where I plan on setting myself up, if I can get the deer going into the soy or even into the standing corn, if it's still standing at that time, I don't think a slug shot is going to be my way to go. I think buckshot is going to be my best option for that. So what I ended up doing, I bought this here. These are Challengers double-aught buck, magnum load, 9 pellet, 12 gauge. Okay, and I'll be running that through my Maverick 88 12 gauge. Okay, I have the improved cylinder, modified, and full. So I'm going to be demonstrating all three chokes. I'll start off with the improved cylinder and then work my way to full. And as well, I am also going to do the same demonstration with my Revolution Armory 12 gauge single. I have 3 chokes for this. It's the cylinder choke, modified choke, and then full. So with this one as well, I'm going to start with cylinder and then go through the other 2 as well. Okay, that's my plan. And then, as you can see, hopefully you can see, downrange, one target fell over. I got to fix up the other one yet. It's a little breezy out here today. So it's going to be with the Maverick 88, improved cylinder, middle one is going to be modified, right end is going to be the full. And then I'll repeat that process with new targets with the RA 12 gauge. Okay, so just give me a moment, folks. I'm just going to fix up my targets and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I got that all fixed up. Yeah, it's pretty gusty out here today. West wind, oh, I don't know, it's probably about 18-20 clicks maybe per hour. Okay, so this here is the Challenger buckshot that I bought. These are different than the Challengers that I bought before. Transparent hull. Okay, you can see it's not copper plated. There's no buffer in there. So I do predict, because there's no buffer, I'm going to get a lot of colliding of pellets. That's just how it is, you know. Of course, yes, I could have spent this one box here was like 30 bucks, maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, it was around $30 for 25 rounds. Yeah, I had, and I still got a couple of them left, the Federal Flight Control, but they're very pricey. Okay, all right, so let's give this a go. So, put my ears on. And we're ready to go. Okay, folks, just going to take a moment. I'm going to change chokes and repeat that process with the modified choke. Okay? Okay, got the choke swapped out. Now I got the modified choke in. Oh, I'm going to put my ears on. Might be good if I cycled it. Sorry. Boy, that modified did good. I can see it from here. Okay, so now I'm going to go to full choke. Okay, so now I got the full choke in. Just to clarify that the chokes that I'm using with my Maverick 88, they're just standard factory Mossberg chokes, which are Accu chokes. Okay? So, all right, full choke. See what we got. Now with this, I do expect a lot of colliding, and probably going to shoot off some flyers. Now, however, in the past, over the years, I have been very successful buckshot full choke. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the Maverick 88. Now I'm going to go and switch out my targets, and I'll move on to the RA. Okay? One moment, folks, be right back. Okay, folks, so now the 3 shots with the Maverick 88 is complete. Now I'm going to move on to the RA. Okay? So now, with this one, I have the cylinder choke. So basically it's just going to be like a straight tube. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to swap out the choke, go with modified. And the problem with this, because it's such a short sight radius, it's not easy to get a good target picture with this. You know, like, and I'm only about maybe 30 yards roughly. So, but deer hunting, my target's going to be much larger, but my hit zone is going to be smaller. Okay, than what these targets are. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so now RA modified. Is that a jet? Oh, it's a truck. I don't see much of a hit on that. Okay, let's go to RA full choke now. Okay, now the RA with the full choke. There. Oh yeah, I felt that one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they all did fire. There was no misfires with any of these. And just to let you in on a little secret, I tried to do a video yesterday with only the Maverick 88 and these shells. Again, they all fired. There was no issues with that. But the weather was just, it was raining and it was windy, and yeah, it just wasn't all that great. So, okay, folks, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get all my targets gathered, and we're going to lay them out. We're going to do our comparing, you know, from one target to the other, and then see what the results are, and then what I think. Okay, so hang on, folks, I'll be right back. Okay, folks, so I've completed my tests. Okay, so Maverick 88, okay, improved cylinder at about 30 yards, maybe just a little bit above, with the Challenger non-buffered, non-copper plated 2 3/4 inch double aught buck magnum load. Okay, so here's improved cylinder out of the Mav 88. So out of 9, I got 1 2 3 4 5. That might be 6, might be, but I'm going to go on the side of caution and only call that 5. Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't chance that, because the deer's heart could be here. You know, it could be, you know, I could be off on my shot. That's something you've always got to consider. Okay, so I don't think that's going to be, yeah, that probably won't be the right one. Okay, so I'm just going to set that down here. Now, and here's with the modified choke. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8. That might be 9. Yeah, that's 9. So out of the mod, actually, that's not a bad pattern. Got good coverage. Too bad I didn't get a pellet down in here, but that's just how it is. Okay, but that's a good pattern. That will take a deer. I got some good heart coverage. That would take out a lung. Okay. And the other thing you have to consider is, too, especially with buckshot, downrange energy. Okay, that's something you got to think about. You could shoot a block of ice at, say 30 paces, maybe 20 paces, and totally disintegrate it. You think, oh, that's good for deer. I can go out to 30, 40 yards with that. No, that's not how you think about it. Okay, so there you go. All right. So that's Maverick 88 modified. That's not bad. That's a good pattern. Good pattern. And here's Maverick 88 full choke. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 out of 9. Again, I want to go to the side of caution. Okay, so I got 7 out of 9. Not that bad. No, these 3 this way, and then this way is good. But I got a big void right here. Let's just do another comparison with that modified. Okay. And there's the full mod. Actually, the modified, I say the modified did a better job. Did a better, gave me a much better grouping. They got just enough spread where it maximizes impacts. Okay. So, because you don't want one buckshot round trailing behind the other, because then you've only have one hit. Essentially, it's just going to be one hit instead of 2 hits, right? Okay, so far, I think the modified wind choke with that ammo I bought is the winner for the Maverick 88. Okay, now move on to the Revolution Armory single shot. Okay, and this here is the cylinder modified full, and that's just absolutely 100% unacceptable. Okay, yeah, absolutely unacceptable. I would never ever deer hunt with this combination, these shells and this shotgun. I wouldn't do it, and certainly not at a 30-yard shot. I'd probably keep it within 20 if that's what I was going to do. So, but that's absolutely unacceptable as a deer hunting platform. There's no way I would do it. Now, the other thing that could have affected the shot pattern, other than the fact that maybe this shotgun and this ammo just aren't a good match. Okay, and that's just how it is. There's no right or wrong in it. It's just how things are. Okay, it's just not a good match. And the other thing that could have gave me such a pretty much nothing is the fact that it's such a short-barreled gun. Okay, very short-barreled. You know, so, but maybe if I put some sights on the vent rib, it might give me some more help. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think it's worth it. No, so short range, this gun with this ammo, you can do it. Once you get in, 25 yards or, 30, 35 yards, no, never. I wouldn't do it. No way. You're just going to create suffering on the deer doing that. And as an ethical hunter, and as an ethical firearms owner, we never do that. Never, ever do such a terrible thing. Okay. So, there you have it. So I guess the conclusion is, and like people have been saying for years and years and years, choose your platform for deer hunting. Okay? If you have a couple of 12 gauges or 20 gauge or whatever, if you're going to use a rifle, get out there, do your pattern shots with your ammo to find out how the ammo is going to go. Okay, where your patterns, your hits, and all that. Now, granted, with what I've done today, 1 shot per choke for a total of 3 shots out of each, that's not going to give me an accurate depiction of what's going on. You got to do a whole series of them. I say minimum 5 rounds per choke per gun. Okay, and that's going to give you a good baseline. And you ask, and anybody who's out there this might be your first year deer hunting or whatever, you're going to be going out with a veteran, listen to what they're telling you. Okay, they know. Okay, they know. And you don't have to go Joey Rambo doing your testing. Just listen to what they're telling you, follow their instructions. Okay, test your platform so you know what's going to happen. Okay, folks, just one more thing. Okay, I want to wish everybody out there a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's been tough. It's trying to buy food and stuff like that. It's been very tough on millions and millions of Canadians. But hang in there, folks. Okay, our country will get better. It might be a couple of years before that happens. Okay, but I want everybody out there to know that my wife and I, we care about our country, we care about our fellow Canadians, and we just want people to live in peace and be happy with each other, So hopefully soon, one day, our country will return to being a good place. Okay, folks, Trapper Hat Johnny wishing you a good day, and take care of each other.